Although European roads are flooded with estates and we get a lot of our vehicles from Europe, the local market tend to favour SUVs to practical sedans. Therefore, I was excited when Honda dropped off the Civic Tourer, as surely 12 months and 20,000 kilometers will be enough to build a case for the estate lifestyle. The first complaint about estates is their ungainly appearance. Well, this argument does not stand up to scrutiny in the case of the Honda Civic Tourer. It is based on the futuristically styled Civic hatch, but the rear quarters are elegantly elongated and it does not resemble the traditional box. For instance, up front, on this fender over here, it actually has got a bit of Lamborghini styling in it. Or is it just me? And overall, the vehicle looks quite modern and sophisticated. Secondly, public perception is that only an SUV can be linked to an active lifestyle and outdoor activities. Now, the only way I could put this argument to rest was to go camping with the Civic Tourer. The Civic Tourer unfortunately only comes with a 1.8 litre naturally aspirated engine, as there is no turbo diesel option. This engine only delivers 104 kilowatts and 174 Newton meters, which means that towing a 500 kilogram trailer was never going to be easy. At least the gear shift is slick, which Hondas are known for, which made it easy to keep the engine on the boil. Motorway speeds ranged from 100 to 120 depending on the gradient. The fuel consumption for the camping trip came to around 12 litres per 100, which is a lot higher than the 8.5 average, but that has to be expected. Getting to the south coast, my children really loved the holiday and especially the camping part. Returning home to the daily chores of commuting and running errands, other advantages over bulky SUVs became apparent. The estate is still comfortable, easy to park and maneuver, relatively fuel efficient, and you know what? It was still fun to pilot around twisty roads. The main reason why people buy SUVs is because they need more space. Now, with the Honda Civic Tourer, you've actually got more luggage space than the bigger brother, the CR-V. I'll demonstrate this to you by loading all of this. There you go. The long road beckoned again, and this time we aimed for the Grabies National Park close to Uppington. That is around 800 kilometers from Cape Town. We left really early in the morning to give the kids more sleeping time, and I lowered the light on the instrument cluster and set the cruise control to avoid any additional expenses in the form of speeding fines. We reached the Grabies and we had a lovely time with nature taking center stage. The next day the Civic Tourer braved the dirt roads in the sandpark en route to landmarks such as the Moon Rock and other spectacular views alongside the gorge following the waterfall. Although the Civic Tourer fared well on the dirt roads, care had to be taken not to damage the belly of the vehicle, as ground clearance is really limited. This scores the SUV crowd a few points. The Tourer barely set a foot wrong during our tenure, which again proves that reliability is indeed a core attribute of Honda. If we have to find some negatives, we have to start nitpicking. For instance, the odd location of the fuel flap opener at your right calf muscle, maybe the low output of the naturally aspirated 1.8 litre engine, the low ground clearance, and at about 400,000 rands it is a tad pricey. Overall, the Tourer is indeed a viable alternative to the front-wheel drive SUV, as it beats it in most departments. Yes, you will not be able to blend in with the school run crowd, but who wants to join the Joneses anyway?